Hi there and welcome back to Turn and Burn UK. I'm Bea. I thought we'd do a quick video to show you how we've tried to improve our filming setup. You'll notice from previous videos that we've put on YouTube, our lighting has been a bit dull. We haven't always got the right camera angles. So we've been trying to do something about that, but we're doing it on a budget. We don't have pots of gold or mountains of money, so we are trying to do it all whilst keeping to a set budget. Now, one of the first things I think I'll show you is actually our lighting. So we've had fluorescent tubes in our workshop, which, as some of you probably realise, they strobe. They're not great to work under. The lighting that we've done is suitable whether you're filming or whether you just want to improve the lighting in your work area if you're a crafter or a maker. So first thing we've done is I've actually taken the starter motor out of my fluorescent tube so it doesn't light up anymore. But I went onto Amazon because I've got an IKEA lamp as well, which also strobes. The IKEA what are they called, and bulbs, that's the word. They strobe as well, even the normal ones. So it actually shows up when I'm filming, so I haven't actually been able to use that one once we're behind the camera. So I went on to Amazon and I actually found these LED light bulbs. I'm just going to put that under the camera there so you can see. Now when the packet came, I didn't actually think I'd ordered the right bulbs, because when you look at a normal bulb and look at the depth of that one, there's quite a difference. However, they were right, and we've put them in the overhead bayonets that we have, and they work a treat. They take 15 watts. They're the equivalent to a 100-watt bulb, and these ones are actually daylight. You can get them in warm colours as well, but we went for the daylight ones, and I've actually already put one in the IKEA lamp as well. So that was one thing. They're not that dear actually. It was £12 for 4, so I didn't think that was too bad. And they're LED. What does it say? They're not dimmable, and the life is up to 30,000 hours, so quite long lived. So that was one thing we've done, and that has really improved the lighting in here. So the other thing we've done is we were struggling to get overhead shots for my work, and I looked at gantries and sort of lighting rigs, and they're really expensive. Anything that's labelled for photographic use is really expensive. So we are quite make do and mend, aren't we, And?
We are indeed.
So I thought actually it's basically just a frame that we need. So went to Toolstation and we bought 2 lengths of 2-metre copper pipe in 22mm, and also I've got these 2 brackets which are here. Now these brackets are actually for parasols. If you want to put a sunshade up on a balcony or on a railing or a table, these brackets are for that. Now that saved probably about £24. These were £6 each. So we've left a length of pipe so that we've got enough that we can, if we want to raise the framework to get a wider angle, we can. So we've left a little bit of buffer room, if you like. There's about a foot of rail that goes further down. Comes up, we've bought a couple of right angle compression joints. We got these because if we want to move this and put it onto a different surface and it's wider, all we've got to do is take that, undo that, take that rail out and put a longer length in. But this just enables us to clip cameras, lights, anything we need on here. Now again, if you wanted to free up table space, you could clip more lamps I put here to enable you to work underneath. I've actually just got a little 6-inch ring light on here, and it gives a load of light, as well as that IKEA light. So that was a great improvement. Now this has saved us, I worked it out, the whole lot. Now I've got clamps and things that I bought as well. That saved us over £100. So it just goes to prove, you know, have a look at what you've got in your workshops and sheds, because if you want to build something for not much money, you know, it's perfectly feasible. And it's very sturdy and it's not moving. I didn't want to get an articulated arm because they do move. If you jog the table, that will move as well, and it's really annoying. And after a while they collapse. So that's our new framework. We've also going to sort out around the lathe as well. But the other thing was that we bought a GoPro about 18 months ago, and we didn't really get on with it. We weren't able to film the angles that we thought we could. So we've got rid of it. And one of the reasons was that once you buy a GoPro, when you get it, it comes with a couple of attachments to be able to mount it onto helmets and things like that. But if you want it to be waterproof, or in our case we thought actually waterproof may also help with keeping the dust down, you've got to buy the case separately, and that's quite expensive. You can't use the GoPro without using the GoPro app, and you have to pay a monthly fee for that. So we had bought the GoPro, downloaded the app, and we're paying a monthly subscription for it then to just sit on a shelf. So I thought it was a waste of money, so stopped the app. We tried to see if we could use the GoPro without the app, but it's just no, you can't. So we've sold that, and this I'm going to show you now came up as a suggestion on Amazon adverts when I was looking through. It's called the Cross Tour. It's an action camera, 4K Ultra HD, 170-degree wide angle, and it's got an external mic, 2-inch LCD display on the back. And I'm actually filming from this side with it at the moment, but I just thought I'd do a bit of an unboxing. I've got one that I've already had a month, and I was so impressed with it, we've ordered a second one, and this will be to go on Andy's lathe. So came really quickly. First things first, nice recyclable box, so there's no plastic apart from plastic bags. Unlike the GoPro, you get a little thing here with contact information on, but it comes with an instruction book, which is quite a rarity. GoPro doesn't. You have to download everything or use the app. It's quite good. It's quite well written. It's quite succinct. Shows you all the settings. The only thing you need to purchase really extra is a micro SD card. So we've got one leaflet, and this is how it comes. I'll show you that one there as well. So this is actually the camera, and you'll see it actually comes in a waterproof case. Nice chunky buttons. Only has 4 buttons, but this one turns it on, but also it gets you into the menu, and then you just select etc. from there. It's really well made. It's only 60 grams, it's very light, and it's actually smaller physically than the GoPro. So let me just see if I can get it out. So that's the actual camera. It's a bit squarer than the GoPro, but it feels really nice. It's not plasticky, you know, it's not flimsy, it's quite sturdily built. And so is the case. The case will make it waterproof to 40 meters. So if you're into scuba diving or sailing, it's more than adequate. So that's the actual thing. And see, it's got one mount on it, which is actually, that's a hot shoe one, which is quite handy. And then you get, so that's the camera. So you've already got, that's my assistant. You've already got the waterproof case, which you have to pay extra with the GoPro. And then you've got a little box that says accessories. And it's absolutely filled. So first thing you get is a spare back for the case, for that waterproof case. So if the seal fails or perishes, you've got another back. There's your external microphone. So you attach that. You can film stills and video, and you can choose whether to have audio on there as well, but that's quite good. You have a little remote control. Now this actually, I know, has a strap that will go on it, and you can wear it as like a watch, or you can pin it up. This is really handy if you set the camera up high and you get it into position and you can't quite reach it to get it going. You just use this and you can take photos and videos just using that. You get 2 batteries. Battery life for filming is 90 minutes. It's good they give you 2 batteries and you can take them out and swap them over. If you want to film continuously, you just keep it plugged into the mains. But 2 batteries. And then a whole selection of different mounts. Some of them are doubled up. Some of them have got a longer shank than others. There's your cable that's used for charging and for downloading your film as well. More mounts. More mounts. These ones will go, these are actually your hot shoe ones, and you can actually put those onto a stand, a tripod, or you can stick them as well, but it gives you the option. That's the strap for your remote. That's a mount that swivels. That's a clip. It actually looks like it would go on a buckle as well. This one I'm actually using here. That's to go on handlebars or something, but actually it fits really well to that pipe. So it's quite a sturdy mount. And then there's all these different, you've got cable ties, you've got spare pads for these ones, and also there's a cable, a wire cable there. So if you were wanting to attach and you want to make sure you're not going to lose the camera, attach that cable. And also you've got extra Velcro straps, which are quite handy. I've actually used them to tie in some of the cabling around and about. Oh, and another mount. And then this one, if you take the camera out of the waterproof case, you can just have it, I've got it here, so that it just snaps in, and it can be mounted, and you can mount it upside down. It will work upside down, and you can fiddle about with the menu so that it will film upside down. You don't think you'd use that, but actually really handy. And it comes with a cleaning cloth, so you get all of that. Now that a GoPro is over £100. I think they start at about £150, something like that, and they go right up to about £300 depending on which model you have. This little camera and all of this full price on Amazon is $53.99, and it looks like it's a monthly deal. You'll get it come up with £10 off, $43.99, and then there's another £8 voucher that you just push a button. You don't have to do anything to get that £8 voucher off. So you can end up, depending on, when you look, paying anything from like just over £36 up to $53.99. You're saving about 2/3 the price, and it's a good little camera, so it's worth having a look. So the Crosstour, what did I say it was called? The action camera CT8500 is what it's called, and so far the filming quality has been really good. And you've got an app, a free app that you download. You don't have to pay a monthly subscription to it, and you can then use your phone to control the camera. So just like the GoPro, but worth taking a look. And it's quality little bit of kit. I say it's all very well made. There's nothing flimsy about any of this. But we just thought we'd show you what we've done so far, and you'll start hopefully seeing that our lighting etc. has been improved. The other thing that I've done, my workspace is sort of centrally, it's not against a wall. This is just a bookcase that keeps, not a bookcase, but a storage unit that just keeps me separated from the lathes, but it's also handy that we can both use it to store wood and tools etc. So I don't have any electric sockets near me. They're all, some over there and there's some over in that corner. So I did have an extension cable, just a flat 4-gang, leading to another 4-gang that was then on my desk. So by the time you've got that taking up room, I've had to move one of my lamps off, and then yeah, it just clutters the desk. And also I was a bit worried and a bit concerned about dust settling. Although we've got extraction and we all wear filters and masks etc, normally when we've got machinery going we're all masked up, I was worried about dust going into the sockets. So, and also the trip hazard, because it was traipsing across the floor. So I've actually bought a tower unit with a 5-meter cable, and the cable now goes up into the rafters, across and down the wall, so there's nothing on the floor. But also I like the fact that the sockets are vertical, so dust will fall down rather than go in. It's got 8 3-pin sockets on it and 4 USB cables, so it's really handy, and it's switchable, so you can see how dark it gets in here. So it's quite nice that it is switchable. But yeah, that's what we've done. So hopefully that has been of use to you, and you it might be useful information for you. It might help you just to improve your working area. I've just got to work out my cabling still a little bit on here, but yeah, so far so good. At least I can see to work now. So anyway, thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe and click the notification bell, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again.